Modern women lose their minds when they hear the word no. We've got a video for you here today from Shaq Reacts. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way in. And let's get into it.
Is there any guys out there who still like to help girls out and like just be manly and, you know, trying to like take care of you? Because honestly, I literally was moving my boxes from my car to my apartment that I live on, the 4th floor, that I actually no elevator. And these guys are seeing me back and forth. And at any point in time, didn't bother, didn't say, hey, do you need some help or something? Nothing.
Men are under no obligation to help random women anymore because there's no benefit one way or the other. In fact, helping this woman move her boxes could end with her shaming him for not helping her in the right way. The free ride is over and these women are on their own.
Okay, yes, I want a boyfriend, but fuck, I'm not gonna like go, oh my god, please be my boyfriend.
Okay, so you said you want a boyfriend, right?
Okay, like,
wait.
Yeah,
okay, so why do you think you're not cuffed up yet? Like, do you think there's something that... So you think you're...
Take medicine. Hello.
That bitch is crazy.
That's not surprising to hear at all. The rise of modern women on some form of antipsychotic medication is just insane. The best thing for men to do is realistically just keep away.
I just got back from a job interview and I thought it was going really well and I really liked the look of the company and it would be like my first job since uni. Yeah, I was really looking forward to it. They were a bit weird in the interview, but I was like, yeah, it's formal, isn't it? It's a job interview, whatever. In the end, basically, he implied that maybe I wouldn't get the job because of what I was wearing. And I was like, it's 2024, we can wear what we want. And also I googled what to wear for a job interview because I've only ever had like hospitality interviews before and that's like a trial shift and stuff. So I googled it and I bought a new outfit, spent money on it. But yeah, I'll show you. What's wrong with this? What's wrong with, I spent money on this?
If you ask anybody who has half a brain, they would tell her that is not an appropriate thing to wear to a job interview. And the funny thing is how it's not that hard to dress professionally for one of those things. It really just goes to show how clueless a lot of these modern women really are.
Asking me how many men I've ever slept with is pointless because I'm going to lie. One thing about me is I can take something to the grave. So that's a lot of your guys' problem. That's why you guys get fucked up. You guys have to tell someone. You're like, oh, your secret's safe between me and my bestie. No, I am the only person alive that knows the true shit I've been up to over the past 34 years. It's just me, myself, and I. And guess what? I did a lot of extracurriculars in my 20s, so my brain's a little fried. So I don't even know if it really happened.
She's acting like keeping her body count a secret is some kind of a flex, but all she's doing is telling the planet that she's so emotionally broken that even talking to this woman is a complete waste of time.
Yeah, I know I had to go to the comments, but let's see what the rest of the women are saying, man. Let's see if they agree with her. Yin says, unfortunately, my ex-husband currently went through my notes app and found out. Haven't claimed more than 4 for like 15 years. I can't even count, I always say 6 or 7. Which one is it, Nada?
These women think they're clever when it comes to hiding their body count, but men are wise to their lies at this point. There's no hiding the amount of emotional damage that's caused from having a high body count. That's something that these women can't hide no matter how hard they try to do so.
Landlords expecting rent next month. What'd you do with last month's rent from your tenants? Did you spend it on yourself and your family, or did you put it back into your properties? Did you use that money wisely? Looks like you're going to be having some late rent.
When you sign a lease, you are entering into a legal agreement to pay your rent every month, but that whole concept is just completely lost on this woman, isn't it?
He works like 70 hours a week, okay? And I asked him if we can go out to eat. We went out to eat yesterday, and I asked him again if we go out to eat again. He said that this can't be something we do on a routine basis. And I'm just like, why not?
Well, I can think of multiple very good reasons why a person shouldn't make going out to eat on a regular basis a thing. But let's hear what they have to say.
Why not? When you have the money to do it and you make all that money, why can't we do that? And he says, because we're supposed to be saving.
That's a reasonable response. And it sounds like they have their priorities where they should be.
A lot of modern wives don't care about a man's priorities. Any concerns or responsibilities a husband may have will always be secondary to the wife's wants. This is the exact reason why modern marriages are practically a scam at this point.
We're supposed to save. What are we investing in? Why are we saving in the first place?
Well, there is this thing called the future. And a lot of individuals believe in putting money aside in case they need it, or, heaven forbid, saving up so they can actually retire someday.
First of all, what I'm not going to do is sit here and allow someone to tell me what my money, that's my money too, because we're married. I'm not going to allow someone to tell me what my money is going to go towards.
Well, it definitely sounds like someone should, because at least one person in that relationship is responsible enough not to think of just the here and now.
And if he's going to keep it up, then he don't have to come back.
And the funny thing is how this whole here and now business revolves around going out to dinner and taking vacations, things that don't really matter much in the long run, but women like this want immediate comfort in exchange for future discomfort.
Hey, it's crazy. It's crazy. That's it, dog? A penny. Oh, okay. That's crazy.
Having a man take you on vacation and the only thing you bring are just sunglasses just shows how entitled some of these women are. She didn't bring anything because she's not expecting to do anything but leech off of the guy who's taking her there.
Can I just ask for some directions? I'm going from here to our first date.
Where are you going?
I'm going from here to our first date.
First
date.
What is that?
You don't know what a date is?
When you go with somebody.
Yeah.
Okay.
To our first date.
Okay, then where is that person? I don't understand you, son.
The reason why she's using that stupid pickup line is so that she can post the L on social media for attention. She doesn't have any legitimate interest in this guy whatsoever. If modern women spent as much time and energy actually improving their lives and emotional issues as they did picking apart online dating profiles, then they might actually have the capacity to improve themselves and actually find a good man, but of course that won't happen.
How many guys do you think you could get with in a day if you wanted to?
Million. Infinity. Yeah. Infinity. If I wanted every single one of these guys, I could have them.
If a guy came over here, you asked him, you think he would say yes?
Yes. There's no doubt.
100%.
No doubt?
No doubt.
Y'all down to test it?
Yeah, why not?
Just got my man. Real quick. They were saying, would you hook up with any two of them? Hell no.
These women are not nearly as desirable as they think they are. They think they can just offer a man bedroom fun and that would make them come running to them. But one look at their faces and all of the issues they have, and you can tell that they need to be avoided at all costs.
Would you rather be stuck in a forest with a man or a bear?
Probably a bear.
A bear. Because I'm scared of men.
Man is scary. Definitely a bear. Some men are very scary out there.
What's a bear?
Well, I've heard about bears. They don't always attack you, right? Unless you like with them. So maybe a bear.
Mother with a harrowing survival story. She was attacked by a black bear. This is not the first suburban bear attack, as we know.
Two large bears ran right up along the screen, and I could hear they were running. That bear came charging and then grabbed my head and started dragging me towards the woods. And I could just, those teeth were just digging into my skull.
The types of women who think that bears are safer than men know nothing about the outdoors whatsoever. Being attacked by a bear sounds incredibly horrifying and painful, but these women think that bears are these gentle creatures that would leave them alone. It makes no sense.
Dude, like you're
fucking... Oh my God, even bro. Hey, keep this chicken. Now we gonna find out. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You know you got caught MMA for 6 years though.
Hey man, be big.
If she looks like that, there is no way she's been doing MMA for 6 years, but even if she was, it wouldn't matter. We have seen countless examples of these quote-unquote fighters being taken down by average dudes all the time. Their training isn't actually going to help them. If anything, it makes the situation more dangerous because they think that they are capable.
He's a 10, but he uses an Android phone. What's his new rating?
That's horrible. It's a 3. No, I don't know how we communicate better with an Android. I feel like it's a downgrade, not gonna lie.
Maybe like a 7. Like if I'm going through a guy's phone and he's got a like, do you know what I mean?
Wait.
It's not a red flag. If I'm just like using their phone, I'll get frustrated if I can't use it.
That's a 0. iPhone all the way. Why are you having an Android? Like, go get your money up. Like, get out of the house. Like, come on.
I used to be a Android user. I'm an iPhone user now, but honestly, the society now is so materialistic. Like, who the actual cares? If he's a 10, he has an Android, he's a 10. Yeah. Period.
This whole iPhone versus Android nonsense just proves how ignorant modern women are. In their eyes, an iPhone is just a status symbol. It's something to show off to other people, as if their phone somehow makes them better than everyone else, which is just ridiculous.
Sit at a restaurant by myself and realize that, man, that's pretty enjoyable to do. After there's not too many situations. I tell people all the time. I mean, I used to see guys sitting at a bar by themselves, or just sitting by themselves eating and grabbing a little meal, and I'm like, man, I feel so bad for that guy. Like, you almost want to go join him. And now I realize, like, that dude was in heaven.
If there's one thing that drives a modern woman crazy, it's how much a man values his peace. Going out to eat by themselves or just chilling in silence, it really is a wonderful thing, right? This is why men have prioritized their peace over anything else.
Think about what we've done to young women in America. We have told them in the beginning that beautiful was big, huge butts, pufferfish lips, lots of plastic surgery, and that was the path to beauty. It was filled with silicone. Then, about 10 years later, we now tell them, same girl, better if it looks like you ate air. Ozempic is the main diet. By the way, let's get those fillers out. We'll get rid of those things real quick. So in a course of 10 years, we have radically changed women's bodies. Then we have told them, boss babe girl, you don't need no man. Man ain't shit. You could do it all by yourself. And then women get a little bit older and they go, turns out I desperately want a relationship with another human being to travel through time with. They've been told two things that make no sense together.
And the funny thing is how these women will buy into the trends every single time. It doesn't matter if it's surgery, diets, hateful rhetoric. They'll eat it up and then blame men for convincing them to do it, even though they were convinced by other women.
Broke? You hate to say broke because women don't self-identify as broke.
Ooh.
No. Let's just start right there. You didn't want to say it because I'm telling you why. Subconsciously, women don't identify themselves as being broke. They're saying another
That's
dude's
not
broke
what it is.
because he can't take you where you can't afford to take yourself.
Broke is a mentality to me, and that's why.
All right, your mentality and your bank account is broke.
Being broke is not a mentality. Being broke means you have no money. It's always meant that, but these women will create any excuse they can to try and get out of admitting that they have no money and they want a man to pay their way for everything.
Problems or frustrations that you have with today's dating world?
I feel like people don't want to be in a relationship.
Why do you get that feeling?
There's just lots of options out there. All the apps where you can find whatever you want to find.
Do you think that the fact you have too many choices makes it a lot harder to appreciate what you could have?
100%. One red flag and you're kind of like, oh, I could go find somewhere else. Or there's multiple people on the go. You don't need to have one person when you could have 5.
What are some things that guys do that piss you off dating-wise?
Just be guys.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I feel like guys don't think. I'm like, did you think about what you just said or did for 2 seconds?
This is exactly why men have checked out of dating. She just said that men don't know how to think. Yes, it is true. Sometimes men will say some stupid things, but modern women do the same thing as well on the internet. That seems like something that affects everybody.
Give an example? What's the ideal way you want to be asked out?
If a guy just walked up to me in a bar, I'd be like, this is creepy, I'm not giving you my number. But then also you're like, oh, online. There needs to be like a happy medium. Like I want to meet somebody through like a friend of a friend.
If you could offer some solutions on how someone could better date or find love, what would you say?
I think the grass isn't always greener on the other side. So work with what you have, find a person, figure it out. But also know when to leave, because some people get too comfortable and stay. You need to know when to leave.
For every good point she made, she had to add in a point that is absolutely terrible. It's incredibly unfair for men to meet this so-called happy medium when it comes to approaching, when she can't even give a fair explanation to what that even means in the first place.
Why I was on Threads and I seen this man post something and he said, so I got canceled on for a date because I chose bowling. Yeah, I'm done with dating. You know what? I can understand why men are getting exhausted, and I can understand why men are tired of this stuff. If they're the ones initiating dates, if they're the ones planning dates, if they're the ones picking you up, if they're the ones paying for everything, they should be the ones to choose where they take you. And you should just go on the damn date. The first 3 dates should not be expensive, in my opinion. The reason why is because I don't know you. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're from. I don't know if you're using me. I don't know if your intentions are clear. I don't know if you're dating to marry. That's why the first date is an indicator. Hey, let's sit down. Let's talk. Let's see where this goes. I don't understand why somebody expects extravagant things that fast. This is how I know women don't understand how to work for things. You earn a man's love. That's why you get his last name. That's why you get that ring. And vice versa with men. They earn us, conquer us, and then, we give them the poom poom. That's how it is.
Men are done planning dates because when men put his best foot forward, oftentimes it doesn't matter at the end of the day. He can do everything quote unquote correct and by the book and up to the woman's standards, but of course he's still going to have a bad experience, or she's just not going to show up if she's not actually attracted to him in the first place. But anyway, guys, we are going to be leaving today's episode there. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Click this video that's up on the screen now if you want to see more. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.